Right, I'm going to put all of this lot back in. Right, this is the giblets. I've got to get them back in somehow. I wasn't really going to bother filming this because this is just the reverse of taking it out, basically. Probably a lot more difficult to get it back in. But I dare say a speeded up video of this won't make it look quite so tedious. But this is really tricky, to be honest with you, because I'm on my own, of course. So no helper. And without anyone to help, it's a bit difficult. There we go, look, just simply rig it up. Right, so everything's arrived. You know, like last week I was saying, oh, waiting for this, waiting for that. Well, everything has now arrived all in one massive go. So I've got loads of stuff to do. The pipe work is done for replacing those vent pipes. Where's that dog? I need it. Yeah, so the pipe work is done, so that one's to replace that one. That one for that one. And this one, he was only able to do that tight radius because he said the roller's broken down, but I think I can get that one on mine. So there's that to do. I've got to finish off the electrics inside, that's the priority for today. I've got a load of battery cable and everything to redo the battery terminals, cable ties and everything for tidying up inside. I've got some new boxes for replacing the lights on the Bobcat, some swage lock fittings for the joints for all this pipe work. The high pressure swage lock pipe has arrived for the new high pressure lift bags, and also I've got an exhaust pipe to repair for a friend of mine. So there's that, and that needs welding in place. So I'm going to do this first, get it out of the way, and then I'll get on with that electrical stuff. So I finished doing the putting the electrics back inside, and it's taken quite a while. It's taken 2 full days to get that back, this lot back in. So I'll just show you what I've done. So lights, that's the lights. I'm not going to put those, well, I probably will put it back on just to make it look neat. What else? So the thruster controllers are ready to go on, back on when I put the handles on. The relay panel is all back on. The main switch is all back on. I had a bit of a problem with that. 12-volt panel, I'm still leaving it there. I never use it, but it'll stay there. Main breaker panel up there. These don't seem to have gone back into quite the same position as they were, but I'll have to do. And there's just a couple of things at the back. Right, that's the piece that goes in there. So you can see there's the old one, and that's the new one, bent to the right. Is it that way? No, it's that way. That's it. That's better. That's it. I have got all the fittings, but I haven't got time to do it now. And also, I remembered I haven't done that, so I'm just going to quickly do that, and then I'm going to have to go. This one's a lot easier to get to than the aft one.
And of course, I'll just show you a few little things that I'll be doing in CAD. So this is a straightforward 3-foot hull, which I'm kind of leaning towards internal ribs, and the simulation for this maximum stress is always this little point here, but yeah, that one, I think that would be fine. But internal ribs, interesting to see where the areas of maximum stress are. Then next one, this is the 8mm internal. This is the hull on its own actually. So this is without anything else, and you can see this is all good as well. 200 meters. What about this one? This is the same hull, except with sort of reusing some of the Jodie B molds that I've got. But you see, it's sort of all right like that. But as soon as I start to enclose the motors in, I don't like it. It doesn't really look right. But I don't know. I'll think of something. And this is a different idea I've thought of. Well, it's not just standard designs really, but I've just been sort of thinking about if I use external ribs, a more traditional tower on this design. And I was just sort of fiddling around with a bit of different structure type shapes. I'm trying not to get into T-splining, because although you can get some really interesting shapes, they're difficult to make in reality. So I'm trying to stay with easy-ish to make solid models. But the simulation of this, let's have a look at results. Results are not up to date yet, that's because I fiddled around with it. But there's a stress point here, but it seems to only be on one side, so I'm not sure if I've misselected something. So I need to check out this design. But I think if I could tweak this one so that I could get the ribs on the outside, it would really help, because it would make such a massive difference to the available space inside. So I think that's about it for now.